This is Christy, Junk Journal Boss, and I am here to share with you a brand new, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful folio kit. And this one was designed by Ezra. If you have been with me very long, you know who Ezra is. Ezra's my youngest son. He has been doing some designing along the lines of birth flower and birthstones, and has the plan to continue each month. It should be really, really fun. What we're looking at are the front and the back. Actually, this is the front. This is the back of the cover, and the front and the back of the extension. Now, if you don't want it to be the same inside as it is on the outside, because that's confusing, you can just use regular paper, and that would be fine too. Also, if you use cardstock like I am, there are going to be some issues with that when you go to like bend it and stuff. We're just going to give it a try though and see what happens. So this set comes with the front and the back covers. It comes with, I believe it comes with 4 or 8 journal cards. Let's just say 4 for sure. It comes with some 4 adorable envelopes. Oh, what's happening here? And those can go inside of there, or you can even use them for something else. It comes with 3 strips, and these can be used for bookmarks or for belly bands or whatever. Comes with these 2 pockets, diagonal pockets, and it comes with these embellishments, which are nice for, you know, just tucking into the pockets or, you know, filling up a space. And also it comes with papers that are lined and unlined. There are some with these dividers here, and I believe that we won't be having the large divider on there. But if you happen to get a copy with the large divider and you don't like it, let me know and I can manage that for you. Now, what I want to do is start with assembling the cover. So no matter which way you do this, you know, there's going to be some odd stuff going on with this. What I'm going to do is, and what I mean by odd stuff is that there's going to be some overhang that you'll probably have to trim off. And so let's see, which one do I want to be the inside and which one do I want to be the outside? Oh, this is the outside. So pretty. And this is going to be the inside. What I want to do is turn this over. I would like to score these together because I just want to make sure that, you know, they both are scored the direction that they're going to fold. And so let's see if I can follow that all the way down now. Okay, not the best, but okay, it's going to be fine. No, I go all the way down this, and then all the way down this. And I'm not being very precise about this because, you know, this is a kind of a short video, so we just sort of want to give you guys the basic idea. Okay, so what I would like to do is go ahead and score all of these, and then find the groove for this one. You might have to move this around a little bit to score. If you don't have a scoring board like this one, you can get a stylus like this, and you can just use a ruler with cork board on the back, or cork on the back. And usually those are metal, and they're pretty great. Let me bring my little cauldron. I don't have it on because it really steals the show every single time. It really is cute. And and I love it, but it causes a lot of glare. What I want to do first is I want to make sure I'm doing this right. And you may have noticed that I have pre-inked the edges, which is fantastic. Of course, if you have a working glue bottle, you're going to have no problem with this, but oh, wrong way, but okay. We had our electricity off for a few days, and I live in an area where there's high fire risk, and so that looks pretty good. And so we do have that sort of issue around here, you know, for maybe 3 or 4 days at a time. You know, they say 24 to 48 hours, but dude, it's much longer sometimes. You know, but they will shut it off for 2-3 days. Doesn't seem like service is getting any better in any respect with any company. So I'm a little reluctant to let things go and not, you know, plan some of my own self-sufficiency stuff. Some of you might know that I used to be a homesteader, so uh-oh, did I do this wrong again? Oh, no, I didn't. I got it. Okay, cool. So I used to write about homesteading quite a bit. And so I have another blog called Stone Family Farmstead. And, you know, I used to love doing that stuff. And, you know, it's not really a passion of mine anymore, but it is quickly becoming one, because it's looking like there are some things that I really need to be doing, that as a family we need to really be doing. And, you know, or else we're not gonna be very comfortable for as long as they plan on doing these planned shut-offs. And, you know, because California is not going to stop being a fire hazard, and where I live, it's pretty bad. Anyways, you know, rather than complaining about something I have no control over, I am trying to just get proactive and see what we can do. I'm trying to get this video done because it's been waiting. It's been on my list of to-dos for a really long time, and I actually did do it last week. But, well, not last week, but the weekend before that, or the week before that. But what happened was that I ended up not getting that footage recorded, and I'm not sure what happened, but yeah, that's what happened with that. But I'm super stoked for this because Ezra, I know, worked really hard on this, and I just love the way it looks, don't you? Okay, so sometimes you'll come up and you'll end up having like a little bit of stuff showing, you know, edge showing because of, you know, maybe the way you cut it or whatever. That's okay. You can just go ahead and go around it, and you can, I think I need a little more ink on this. Hopefully that doesn't make everything too crazy looking, but I do need some extra ink here to kind of, oh, it does look quite dark. Oh well, can't win them all, right? So what I was saying before was that when you're gluing two pieces of paper together, especially with just, you know, regular glue, and actually I'm using a craft glue, which, you know, is fast for drying, but it also kind of causes everything to buckle just a little bit. And so what you can do is, you know, close it in a book or something like that, you know, maybe this part first, this part second, or something like that, or you can do like me and just ignore it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to go ahead and, since I want this to be the cover, I'm going to go ahead and start folding. And I like to use this thing so that I can get nice crisp folds. you don't have a brayer, you want to get one because they can really make things feel much easier. And they're fast, you know, for getting really nice folds. So here's a really nice fold. It's a little off, but that's okay. Here's the start of another really nice fold. Looks really nice. And so I'm just going to keep on working on the folds, and I'll show you each one as I finish. Now, one thing that happens is that when you are gluing pieces of paper together for, oh, what happened here? Oh, something must have been thicker at that point. When you're gluing these things together, it's going to be a little bit hard to fold, and you're going to get some wrinkles on the inside. But, you know, if you have like a pattern like this, you know, you're not really going to see those. I find that it is more, I think I got to take this part off. It's more of a problem if you have paper that is actually plain paper, you know, or one color paper or something, because then it becomes like pretty visible, all the wrinkles. Okay, so I'm finishing up with the cover, and let's see how it folds. Theoretically, it should fold quite nicely. Sometimes I think this is a little bit too thick right here, but it can be remedied by, I mean, it doesn't look terrible, you know, oops, like this. This right here, it's kind of good that it's thick, because you're going to want to put things inside. And like I said, there's all these extra little parts here that I'm going to go ahead and go around and cut off and just re-ink where I need to, just so it all matches up. I'm going to go ahead and ink these parts, because I'm fairly sure that I cut off the inked edge. If you don't want to cut, you can always just ink edges like I did before, but I kind of like everything to match up. And junk journaling junk journal making is it's really cool, especially if you don't mind, you know, things not being perfect, which I don't. So here we open it up here, it unfolds, beautiful, beautiful, and beautiful. You don't have to add this extension if you don't want to. If you really prefer that it's just maybe this big, you know, you would go ahead and not glue this onto these. I was making them just, you know, fold envelopes kind of thing like that before, and I started finding that with all the things that I was including in my folios, there just wasn't enough space. The next thing I think I will do is go ahead and make the signatures and the pockets that I'll put the signatures in, and all I do here is just fold it over. It's good if I can actually look through these and make sure I don't have any upside down. And all I ever do with these, I can sew them like a pamphlet, but I tend to just kind of be the kind of person that might just staple this, you know. I like to staple them, but you can bind them however you would like. I'm going to do this too. Let's see if I have something right here that I can demo. And ideally, okay, what I'm using right here is floss, just because that's what I have at hand. But ideally, you'll want to use waxed thread, and you can actually wax your own floss, but I'm not doing any of those things. So I'm going to get a pad of paper, or maybe a book, and I'm going to go ahead and just do two holes. These are going to be really small because I'm just using this. You can use an awl if you have one handy. I know I do. I just don't want to find it. So in a pinch, this works. And then I want one in the center. And I'll demo a 3-hole pamphlet stitch for you. And first thing I'm going to do is go through the middle And then I want to leave some hanging there. And then I'm going to go through the top, back through the middle, through the bottom, and then I'm going to go underneath this, and then I'm going to start just tying these. Now, you can keep these long and tie them in a bow, or you can cut them short after you do 2 knots. And I think I'm just going to cut them. I know, I'm a big party pooper today, huh? And that's pretty cute. It works well. Figure out where I want to put my pocket. I think I'll use this one. And so I can put it here and store this here, and it would probably work. But I think I might want to, I think I will do that. So here's the deal with this though. You are going to need to score this with a stylus right along this line. You can do it on the back if you want to, if that feels better. I like to try to use a stylus with a little bit thicker ball right here, because I notice that if I use the ones that are really thin, I end up getting something that is, I don't know, has rips on it and stuff. So, okay. All right, so now I've got this, and I believe it would look really cool right here. But I think I'm going to put it more toward the edge, because I want to make sure that this guy's going to fit in here and not going to interfere. Let's actually put this guy in here and not going to interfere with the folds. And it looks like it just might right there. This might be all right. This one might be all right. I think I'm going to wing it, guys. I know I'm probably making a big mistake here, but I'm gonna make that big mistake, because if you've been with me very long, you know that I do stuff, and sometimes it works out and sometimes it doesn't. But isn't it better if you guys watch me do it and make the mistakes, and then you can know if that works or doesn't work? Boy, I'm really sorry about Loki, guys. And we got three cats. We pretty much raise feral cats. You know, they find us and then we're like, oh, swoon. And we love them. I can put this, well, actually, let me do this. This is something that I really need to spend more time doing, so that I am not ripping the pockets out. So let's do the other pocket for the little one. And this one, I'm just going to leave, you know, I'll staple it a little bit later. I don't see my stapler here, so I'll staple it a little bit later. But I need to prepare the pocket with some scores. If you can do this on the back side, the fold will work better. But I like the lines right here, so it's a little bit of a give and take here. So, a little glue. And if you're using something with a fine tip and you like that, do that. All of my fine tips seem to be clogged, and I really don't know what to do about that. It's very annoying. I don't think I know how to maintain those. So if you have any ideas, you can leave me a comment below, and I will read it. And I'd love to know what you do to keep this stuff under control. So I think it's safe to put this little guy in, but I'll probably put more things like these, but I do want to let this dry for a bit. For now, what we've done so far is we did our 2 pockets, our 2 signatures, and the whole cover. So next time what we're going to do is we are going to put together a little bit of ephemera, fill the book some more, and you know, just finish it all off. Okay, so thanks for being here with me, and I'll see you next week. Bye.